Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 6 of my StarCraft Brood War Campaign playthrough. So last time, we finished the Terran campaign, did most of the Zerg campaign, and it went very, very well. Now, Kerrigan made her move. It was a master stroke, and she made her move, and she used everybody pretty much to destroy her enemies and get exactly what she wanted. So she used everybody for galactic domination. Nothing super new there. So yeah, you know, nothing super new there. And it was a lot. It was a lot to take in. So now now we are I'm trying to remember what the heck we're doing now. Oh right. So now the UED very pissed that we have just thoroughly decimated them. They're very upset at our interference with them. So now the UED is actually attacked, has gone after Kerrigan and her minions. Now they've actually brought the Zerg with them. You know, they brought the Zerg with them, and it was a lot to take in. So yeah, they brought the Zerg with them, and so now we have Zerg and Terran to deal with. Now our current objective is to kill some UED scientists, which are over here. Now there's a big bundle of them over there. Now, so at the very beginning of this episode, not of this episode, but of last episode, the very beginning of this mission, you control all of these bases, but all of them get attacked in rapid succession, and you actually lose them. So then your only base is this one, which is actually an island in the middle, and that's all you have. So some things have developed. So as you might notice, of course, I've expanded. I've expanded. So these ones, this is our old vision. I'm almost positive there's bases here now. These are probably actually orange bases. The one that we're sitting on right now used to be an orange base, a very minor one. I went ahead and took that. This was also a very minor orange base. I took that too, because I needed to expand, I needed minerals, I needed gas, and I needed to upgrade. So I went ahead and did all that, which was great. And so I went ahead and took all that. I'm noticing we're sitting in the pause menu because I'm noticing there is orange right there. So no doubt we're about to be attacked again. So anyway, and so I'm willing to bet there's orange here. I've done a little bit of scouting with an overlord, and there's obviously an orange base there. Now there's a little bridge that sits about right here. There's a little bridge that connects these bases, so I'm willing to bet you have to cut your way through this orange base to get into the white base, which is the Terran. So that's the thing. Now, obviously, off camera, I'm gonna adjust my pop filter. If that sounds terrible, I'm very sorry. Anyway, so off camera, obviously, I've been a busy lad, and I once again played off camera and I got us all built up because it's ultimately saves us a great deal of time. Now, it would not surprise me at all if this ends up being the finale, because we only have this mission and then 2 others. And so I'm willing to bet this episode will be probably shorter than normal, and so we will hop into another game. I have an idea, but I will probably explain what we're going to do with that either at the end of this episode or in the beginning of what we jump into next. Probably both, to be honest with you, because they're 2 separate series, so maybe I'll explain it twice, but probably at the end of this episode when we're talking about uploads for the week, and then probably the beginning of the next thing we're doing for recording. Anyway, but otherwise, I don't think I want to jump into it a 3rd time. So we'll at least only commit to the 2 times. So yeah, otherwise this mission has been pretty intense. The Zerg, he's very upset that I took this base from him. He's very, very upset about it. And not so much this one. This is very light defenses because, to be honest, it didn't have a lot of minerals to begin with. And so, but I wanted something coming in, and I did want what was left, so there's only 1 hatchery, and then there's 2 sunkens and 2 spores, and that's it. And then at the moment, my army's sitting here, but mostly because it was a safe place for them to kind of gather. Now, this base had a lot of minerals left, and gas, but the thing is, it's been very heavily attacked. The other thing is this as our main base, very, very heavily attacked. Mostly, he keeps attacking me with air forces, mostly. He's just this onslaught, and it's not like super, most of the attacks are not super intensive, like it's a weird like group of units, because he keeps attacking my main base, but he'll attack it with like maybe one Guardian and then like one Devourer and then like 3 Overlords. Each has like 1 or 2 units maybe, and then like 1 or 2 Scourges. And that's almost, it's always like a weird hodgepodge air attack. And the other thing too is I don't know what he's aiming for, because he keeps like trying to go farther into the base. He's not like attacking the ledges. He keeps like charging, like aiming for something specific in the middle. And I don't know what he's doing, because he just keeps losing units and he's not doing anything. And so I don't know. And then he keeps trying to drop units in there, and I have a lot of defenses. That's the reason this blob is so thick, is because it's covered in, for one, a lot of my Overlords used to be there, but I've moved a lot of the ones on the outside ledges because he kept trying to attack them. And so I moved him up to this base. Now, this base is also pretty heavily defended, not as heavily defended as my main base, but because it's an island, the outside ledges and a lot of the insides too are lined with spore colonies, because it's incessant, and the attacks on this base are pretty much non-stop. And so it's almost non-stop. So it's been quite the uphill battle, but we did get through it. So as far as my army goes, I don't totally remember, because I did do this last night. I would assume, I think I have 4 hotkey groups full. I think it's a mixture of Hydras and Lings, and except for one of them has like 6 Ultras. Now, obviously, we are fully upgraded, and so mostly I just kind of wanted to, this is kind of a probing attack. I'm more just curious to see what this would do, because this is a pretty meaty force, but his attacks have been really aggressive, so, and some of them have been very, very heavy. And so I'm not totally sure what exactly is going to happen, and so this is more of a probing attack, but, so, you know, we'll just see what it does, and we will respond accordingly with how we need to do whatever we need to do, but we'll see. Anyway, otherwise we're almost mined out over here, as you can see. See what I mean? It's always weird stuff like this. Also, ow. Okay, hang on. I gotta get enough. He's just slowly sniping out my whole base. Oh, there we go. He's dead. Okay. We're good. But as you can see, it's been like that like the whole time. We'll need you in a minute. No doubt. Alright, make sure my army's... Oh, I have 5 hotkey groups apparently. Something like this. No one panic. It's only one. It's alright. See, it's fine. Okay. Is that everybody? I think so. We're gonna need detection. Trust me. He has a lot of lurkers. It's a little tight, but obviously he attacks me a lot, like I said. Alright. Alright, we're almost mined out here, but, you know. Otherwise, we're, like, fully upgraded. You can see, like, this is like, it's like freaking, like, Fort Knox, dude. You can see how defended it is. It's because his attacks have been, like, incessant, you know what I mean? As you can already tell. I mean, because just from that attack, picture that, but, like, you know, whatever. Every 30 seconds to a minute, at least, all the time. So, you know, so you can kind of picture how intense this mission's been already. Anyway, so I have a water with me, a flavored water. Today's flavor is strawberry. It's very good. It's very good. It's also very low calorie, which is the other major reason that I like this stuff, because it does taste good, but it's also almost free. because this bottle is, I don't know, it's big. 12, 24, so it's like a 36 ounce. Like, it's like a 36 ounce bottle. And, I mean, it's a big bottle of water. And it's like 36 ounces, and the whole thing is 10 calories. So, you know. And so, you know, obviously, that's practically free. Anyhow. Alright, so, I need an overlord on 6. Okay. Alright. Kinda need these guys to lead. Alright. Nice and easy. Obviously, bridges are lots of choke points here. It's fine. It's totally fine. Got left behind. Come on, boys, down here. It's fine. Okay. I think when I was scouting around this little upper corner over here, he had like a couple of lurkers and some hidden units. Mostly, I'm a little worried the lurkers are gonna massacre my army. Historically, that's always been a major problem because I'm not smart enough to like carry detection with me, and so they just sort of destroy my army in the past because I'm really dumb. But you know. Anyway, sorry, I'm just checking my text here. Just making sure that nothing dire. Okay. As you can tell, it's all very scary. It's all very scary. I get very nervous. All right. Anyway, it's fine. All right. I need you guys to make sure you're in front because you're going first. Stop. 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 Just trying to catch that Zergling. What? Well. Yeah, this base is dead. But to be fair, we just mined it out, so it's fine. Oh, Lord. About to lose all my drones. Survive for your brothers. Okay. Okay, that guy's killing my whole base. About to repair. There's one little guardian out of range of everybody. Never gets old. Alright, hang on. I gotta repair and fix all this. As soon as we get some scourges here, we'll take care of this. Alright, hang on, guys. Okay, shout out to that guy. Alright, guys, lots to fix. Let's go. I know, it's fine. One Zergling and one Lurker. I mean, it was very lightly defended because up until right then he hadn't attacked me there, so. I don't remember what all these were necessarily. Alright, it's fine. Just gonna redo it. We'll have the Scourges hang out here. Alright, there we go. I think initially that was a sunken colony, but I get attacked by air more than ground, although now I'm nervous about it. Alright, anyway, you guys could just cool it for just a second. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Well, that went well. Well, I'm tempted to see what we can do against that, because that went very, very well. I take it back. That choke is very nasty. Alright, won't stop moving. Stop, stop, stop. Alright, we need more oomph to clear the main door. Okay. Upside, that should help limit the attacks coming from this direction. Alright, I do need to expand, but this is practically mined out, so... I mean, and the next expansion would be these bases, but they're I'm almost certain they're full of enemies, so... Sorry. Keep mining. Okay. Okay. Getting just a little more oomph to help clear that little area there. See? Stuff like that. He does that all the time. I don't know what he's hoping to accomplish with that.
Our forces are under attack.
Are they, though? Nope. Nope. He's trying to lure us in. Don't believe him. That's why we're gonna send in a whole bunch of ultras to help clear the way initially. Ah, hit us with plague. That sucks. That's super suckish. At least he didn't hit my ultras. Well, he might have. It's hard to say. All right. All right, you guys need to go up a little bit more up front because you're going first. I do need these 3 hydras to kindly not be in front. Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
Go, go, go. Stop, stop, stop. It's my detector. I need him. Nope, Lord. Shit. Alright, we lost him. I need another one. slaughtering him. Look at that. Alright. Little scientist, where are you? I'm hoping he ran down. Hopefully he did. Ah, cruelty. Yeah, all the scientists. Oh, it says 0. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I guess he wandered into somewhere. I don't know. Maybe he was running around the map and he ran into my units again? Alright, well, hey. Got him. Alright. Drawing of the web, holding orbit over the planet Shakuras.
Cerebrit, it's time we return to Shakuras. I have some unfinished business with the Dark Templar matriarch, Rashagal. I'll need to steal her from her tribe before we can finally assault the Overmind on Char. However, her defenders will not simply allow us to take her away.
The pylon clusters are generating some sort of electromagnetic field that is preventing our flyers from maneuvering. We won't have any air support at all.
Then we'll need some new strategy.
Perhaps it would be best if we stage some kind of diversion, my queen, and claim the matriarch during the confusion.
What did you have in mind, Duran?
The Protoss outpost of Telematros is built upon a large mesa and is essentially impregnable to ground attacks. However, Telematros is fueled and supported by a number of adjacent pylon clusters. I believe that if we can cause a surge within those pylon clusters, we can cause Telematros power grids to overload. The resulting explosion will be the perfect cover for retrieving the matriarch.
Clean, simple, devious. I like it. Make it happen, Duran. Cerebrit, you'll provide cover for Duran as he infiltrates the pylon clusters. Let nothing stand in our way.
Yes, my queen, it will be done. Oh no. Oh no.
Cerebrit.
Cerebrit. This might surprise you to learn. I know what I think I remember what this mission is. I think I remember this mission, and I think I remember it being really difficult because the Protoss are there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously we don't have any air, but that's not that big of a deal. I don't usually go air anyway. I always prefer ground attacks to air attacks anyway, so for me, that part's not so much of a big deal. But I think I remember a lot of Dark Templar. However, for some reason, historically, I also don't carry any detection. So there's like a million Dark Templar running around, but I also, you know, like I said, don't carry detection because I'm an idiot. And so of course it goes poorly. So now when I actually carry detection with me, which takes almost no extra effort, like, you know, suddenly that's not a deal breaker anymore, you know what I mean? Anyway. All right, well, I'm gonna get to base building and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, been a busy little bee. So, as you can see from the mini map, the base is very, very built. The base is very, very built up. It turns out, so these two right here and right here are cliff sides, actually. And those cliff sides actually have 2 expansions right there, which is super duper convenient. Obviously, because, you know, this map is not massive, obviously, and so it's a little. You need the money and you need the minerals to actually have a decent army, and so, you know, it does make sense. Anywho, and so I went ahead and expanded onto those, onto each of them, and everything is very heavily defended because his attacks he's not messing around. And so I expanded. This upper one is almost mined out. My main one is mined out. This one is where pretty much all of the mining is going on right now, and we are getting mined out. I mean, we're getting low on that one. So luckily, of course, we're stockpiled with lots of money, so it's not that big a deal. But it's something to keep an eye on. So I've been using an Overlord to scout around, and I found some things. So this is the lowest beacon. It looks comparatively fairly lightly defended, and I didn't look very heavily at this one, as you can see, because I didn't get that far. But I circled this one a little bit. I did find another free expansion, if it came down to it, and then I found this bridge down here. If memory serves, there's a Protoss base over here, and I can confirm to some degree because when I put an Overlord over there, I found 2 cannons and 2 pylons, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I almost think there's a base over there because I think I remember killing it once upon a time. But then a Dark Archon actually used mind control and took my Overlord. So, you know, I don't know what he's hoping to gain out of that, but, you know, it's his Overlord now, I guess. Anywho. And so, yeah, so there's something over there. I don't know if we're going to kill it. I mean, technically, like, you don't have to, right? Because technically your only objective is to bring Duran to the beacons. But historically, I've always killed it. I don't remember how tough it is, but I feel like I remember always doing that. Now, we might do that. It depends on how well the rest of this goes. Regardless, I think our first step will be probably clearing this lowest one, and then maybe trying to bring Duran up. But as far as our army goes, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But as far as our army goes, we have 5 full hotkey groups full of units. That's kind of my standard, I suppose. I mean, I've been unconsciously doing that for just about all of the times when we make our first initial attacks. So, because any more than that, the problem is, obviously, in original StarCraft, you can only have up to 12 units on any given hotkey. Now, luckily, in StarCraft 2, that is fixed, and so it helps the micro a lot when you don't have to do that. But in earlier StarCraft, you could only have up to 12 units on any given hotkey group. So the problem is, if the bigger your army, the farther down the numbers you're going to have to go, which slows down, it makes it harder to control your whole army because there's more of them. So you're having to go 1 and then whatever, attack move or just move, and then 2 move, 3 move, 4 move, 5 move. So the more you have, the harder it's going to be to control them all anyway, right? And so because of that, 5 full groups of units is about my limit of before I start to lose, before the micro really starts to slip. And then on number 6, I do have an Overlord highlighted. We're going to need that because I have been very heavily attacked by many things. Oh, wow, that's a crazy sale. Anyway, sorry, I got an email from Steam that something on my wish list is on sale for very, very cheap. Anyway, 70% off. Anywho, so yeah, we're going to need detection because he's been very heavy on the Dark Templars. And so, but the thing is, he's kind of dumb a lot of the time. Sometimes his attacks are genuinely dangerous, but apparently, I guess I had this misconception about lurkers because lurkers apparently like delete like Dark Templars, zealots. Because 3/3 lurkers, they really, really, really hurt. And so it's interesting because I just in my head I was telling myself, lurkers I don't think they're very good against Protoss. You know, lurkers are really good against Terran and other Zerg, but otherwise not great against Protoss. Not true. Apparently they're good universally against blobs of you know, low-level infantry, no matter what you are. If you're obviously Zerg, they will nuke Lings and Hydras. If you're Protoss, apparently they straight up delete Zealots and Dark Templars, because he's attacked me quite a few times, and several of the attacks have been pure Dark Templar. It's been like 8 or 10 Dark Templars. Well, the thing is, he's attacked me at this upper base and then at this upper entrance of my main base, and they obviously they're all funneling in, especially up this one. He's attacked this expansion twice with just pure Dark Templar spam. But the thing is, I have three lurkers at each one of my entrances, 2 for my main base and 1 for my expansion up here, and they're so lined up that they just get massacred. And so the lurkers have pretty good kill counts, and they're on almost all Dark Templar. He's attacked me once, I think, with actual air, or once or twice, I think, with actual air units. Those ones are a little harder to deal with because obviously I can't build any air units, and they've limited what I can do. I also can't drop units like shuttle style. My overlords can't pick up anybody. Now, they don't totally prevent air because they allowed me, of course, to build overlords. It'd be broken if they couldn't. But it also allows me to build queens. So I have a queen ready to go just in case. I'm gonna try to spawn brutaling a reaver if it come down to it, but that thought occurred to me to try. But I don't think you can spawn brutaling robotic units, and I think reavers count as a robotic unit. But at the same time, you would also kind of assume that dragoons count as robotic when you can spawn brutaling those. I'm almost positive. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly, but regardless, I thought it might be a good idea to try, because considering I can only go ground units, obviously reavers are a very big threat. So we'll see what happens with that. So we might be going very heavy on the ultras in this one, because obviously I need to be able to survive some reaver hits, and ultras at least have enough health and enough damage that with their upgrades to speed, and hopefully they would be able to do it, because my Zergling Hydra spam is not going to survive well against Reaver spam. So, you know, we might have to get creative, and I can't build air units, so I can't just snipe them out either. So we'll see. Anyway. Okay, here we go. I thought I saw movement. Help, father. Okay, we're good. I don't know why I screamed help, father. It's because those Dark Templars were chasing me down and I was getting scared.
I'll take care of it.
Stop. I saved it, of course, before I tried moving Duran, so he is cloaked, so that'll help.
How can I be of service?
And I have him moving because I don't want him attacking anything.
Right away. Pylon cluster set to overload.
Good. Get your butt back home.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. And obviously he can't die, so, you know. It is high risk. Alright, I feel a little safer being so close to home. Alright. We're good. You can see the kill counts on these guys. Especially these ones. Look at that. Those are Dark Templar kills. And there is some Zealot kills in there too, but Alright, altogether, though, that went very well. My army crushed that one. And it wasn't very heavily defended, obviously, but he did have a fair amount of units. He kept dropping them on top of me, so that was something to keep an eye out for. But I guess we could just roll up to the next one, I suppose. So we can probably send you guys over there, and then otherwise, I guess let's just... That's probably plenty. Yeah. Okay. Just have a couple units to replenish here.
How can I be of service?
He's regaining his guys.
Our forces are under attack.
Don't worry about it. He can't kill y'all. He can't kill all of you. See, it's fine. They dealt with it. Alright. Luckily, we're pretty fast, boys, so here's hoping we make it. And he doesn't drop something on my head. Because historically, when I get new units and transfer them over, that's kind of usually what happens. Just like one Reaver rolls up and just like plop and just kills like half my army. See, them Dark Templars are everywhere, dude. You can't go anywhere with them. You can't go anywhere. Okay, well, there's one of them. I mean, at the moment, I'm just going to see if we can take the actual pylon clusters and just do that, because technically the base isn't our objective. If I feel differently in a minute, then I guess then maybe we will. But at the moment, technically, I have a bad habit of doing that, of mentally thinking, I have to clear the map, when really you don't. You don't actually have to clear the map. It's my habit to do so, but you don't actually have to. Your only real objective is to do whatever your objective is. Now, maybe your objective is to clear the map. That's obviously different. But a lot of the time, it's just like, do this one specific thing, or whatever. So, we're not going to worry about the base at the moment. We did lose quite a bit of those, so I kind of do want to replenish that little stack. These little birds, I've been killing them anytime I see them, because seeing movement on my mini-map that's not me makes me nervous. And they keep getting close to my base, and so I keep killing them like that. Because I'm like, I don't want you near me. Go away. Okay, sorry. Apparently clicking on that picture means it turns it off. Now you know. Sorry. And it even says click to cancel. Which was 100% my bad. I wasn't trying to cancel. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what he's hoping to do there. Weird. Well, you know what?
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, I lost an Ultra. It's lame. I just got done rebuilding those Ultras.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Ow. Alright, hang on. Go, go, go! Okay. Okay, this one looks less defended, so I guess we'll go with that one then. Good thing I have an Overlord nearby, because the fun never stops. Now, it doesn't matter if he drops units on there now. I don't have to defend it. I just have to take it the one time. Okay. Okay, sorry. I keep stopping to dry my hands, obviously. It's not super bad today. It's not the worst it's been. And this new tactic of moving my little fan and having it blow over my keyboard and my hands has helped a lot. That was a good move. So, you know. And I haven't tried my gamer goo yet. I still have it. I should actually keep trying. I should try it, but I don't know. I keep telling myself that I'm worried to find out if it works or not, and I'm worried about getting disappointed. And part of me is telling myself, you know, so I'll save it until it's really bad, because some days are worse than others. So, but at the same time, if it works at all, it's worth using. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right. We're never gonna get there by sitting in the back. I know it's scary, but we have to do it. We can't pick up, so at the moment we can get away with doing that. But sorry, I think they mind controlled that Okay, just in case this doesn't work.
What do you need?
No one panic, no one move. Wow, here. That dude got deleted.
Charges set.
Oh, it's a good thing you are cloaked.
I'll take care of it. You got it.
Good thing you're cloaked, otherwise I would have lost Duran right there. They dropped a freaking Archon on his head. Also, it's a good thing they're not fully upgraded, too. It gives me a distinct advantage. Gives me a distinct advantage. That would have been kind of dumb if I hadn't have actually finished building those. That would have been kind of stupid. Okay. I guess we'll just work our way... What is that? Is that counterclockwise? Because if a clock is... That's 12, right? So 12, 1, 2, 3. And if that's clockwise, then I guess counterclockwise would be going this way, right? It would be going this way, because clockwise, if it was a clock, it would be ticking this way, right? You know. I guess. All right. So counterclockwise. We'll continue working our way counterclockwise. I guess we'll just hop up to this next one. I guess we'll probably have to go through here.
Our forces are under attack.
Keep going, boys. Okay. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Oh my god, the Reavers. Oh god, the Reavers. Good god. That hurt. See, that's why I went ultras. Okay.
What do you need?
Gonna give this a save.
Cerebrate.
What do you need?
It's fine. Oh lord.
Cerebrate.
No one panic. Ow.
Cerebrate.
What do you need? Right away.
Okay, that
Of
was
course.
bold. Okay, okay. Hang on.
Our forces are under attack.
It's fine. Okay, hang on.
The hive cluster is under attack.
There's nothing I can do.
Forces are under attack. What do you need? Right away.
How can I be of service?
I'll get ready.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm here. Cerebrate.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, that was not awesome.
Right away.
Army's looking real small right about now. Okay, alright, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. We're dealing with it. We're dealing with it.
Forces are under attack.
It's fine. Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, okay. Alright, so you can't spawn brutaling those dudes, in case you're wondering.
Cerebrate.
Alright, I kind of need the Hydras to get a little... Ow. Alright, well, there's many more Hydras I'll need to rebuild, and that sucks. Alright, something like that. Okay.
The hive cluster is under attack.
This cluster is ready to overload.
Oh my god. Ow. I'm like losing more units than it's worth right now. Okay, hang on, hang on. Now, we're all rebuilt, all of our stacks, so we're all still alive, we're rebuilt, we survived the attacks, we rebuilt our base as well. I do need to expand, but I'm hoping we can, at the moment, make this work. Okay. I guess we have to continue... Well, actually, it might not be possible, right? Because... This whole area I can't get to because I can't drop on it and there's no ramps to it, which I'm not supposed to. That's, you know, it's just aesthetics. I guess the only other way to get to it is to go this way, because I don't see any other way to get to these last two, because I can't go around the back. That's water. And there's no other path, so that must be the ticket then, so... Alright, kids. Hopefully there's no one Dark Templar sitting right here.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Early. Oh, you... Okie dokie. Alright, no. He doesn't get to leave. Not after that. You little shit. Alright, how much do I have to rebuild? I have to replace an Ultra. 2 Ultras. Okay. 2 more Ultras, please. And I have to replace the Overlord he killed as well. Got left behind. Okay, you. Alright, rebuilding the part of the base. Replacing my Ultras and my Overlord that he killed. It's fine. It's totally fine. Alright, number 6. Get back over there, please. Okay. Alright, we're back with the units that have been replaced. The Queen was a kind of a pointless maneuver there, but that's alright. Okay. Now, let's give this another save. Now, I kind of need to make sure I got melee units going first. Dark Templars, Dark Templars. Wow, I'm plummeting Ultras. I don't know how. I lost a lot of Ultras there. I don't know how they died so fast. Okay. So give me another 6. Another 2. Not gonna be super anal about like replacing exactly who I lost and everything, but these last 2 do look a little bit scarier. A little bit scarier than the other 3 did, so, you know. It kind of is what it is. It explains why I thought I cleared that little base. It's because it's because you have to. So that does kind of explain that. Oh no, okay. I was about to say, I almost don't think I didn't lose as many as I thought I did, but no, I did kind of lose a few. I guess we'll put the Ultras on, what is that, 5? Yeah.
Our forces are under attack.
Well, I don't know who the hell went up there. Maybe a Zergling or something? Might have been a Hydra. Like I said, I'm not going to be super anal about replacing everybody. I want to actually get this done eventually, you know? I do need to expand. Hoping we won't need to, but it might be close. Alright. Well, he's running all the way home. Oh dear. Help! Help! There's always Dark Templars! Yeah, let's bring him into this. Yeah, wrong neighborhood, you morons. Alright. Alright, let's go, kids. I don't think so.
Forces are under attack.
Alright, it's fine. That's not as fine. Well. He's just slowly killing my army. He's like, let me just walk through all of your defenses and bases real quick. Oh, upside, they killed their own guys. Downside, my eggs ain't gonna make it.
Forces are under attack.
Probably won't survive that, but, you know. Wow. Okay. Cool. Reavers are so overpowered. I fucking hate Reavers. Okay, I gotta rebuild everything, and I gotta expand. I can't avoid it anymore, and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, we are back. Sorry about me losing my cool just for a second there about the Reavers. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, I have coped, I have recuperated, I have pondered deeply on the meditative state of the universe, and we're ready to go. So, I've been busy. So I did expand. Obviously, our money was getting low. So I went ahead and expanded. It's very heavily defended, considering how small it is. I did immediately get attacked by it, but I did manage to defend it. I mean, barely, but I did manage to defend it. At the moment, I'm taking a little bit of a risk. I did save it, but Duran is sitting in there because it's much closer than, of course, our main base. If obviously it doesn't go well, we'll just reload my last save here, and then we'll know to move him away. Otherwise, our army's completely rebuilt. It's been long enough that a lot of my ultras that were hurt have healed, because it took me forever to set up the base and then repair everything that was broken and all that. Hooey. Anywho, and I just remembered I forgot to do that. Anyway, and so it took me forever to fix the holes in our walls and everything else, so I went ahead and fixed those. I did expand. We are mining heavily off of that right now, and our army is lined up in front of the ramp that is to the final beacon. So we're ready as we'll ever be. Obviously, these guys are going to go up first. Obviously. Just give them a second. Okay, go, go, go. Okay. Lots of air power in that one. Alright. Duran, cloak and get your butt to the objective. And then obviously don't attack anything either, just get up there. Also, look what I noticed. The Reavers that just nuked my Zerglings, destroyed my base, he's just chilling. He's just hanging out. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Aha, sucks to be you, idiot. Alright, anyway. Seven kills on that Zergling, by the way. Good lord. Wonder how that happened. Anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just in principle, I'm moving the blob. Your mom dropped you down that hole because she doesn't love you. He's like, rude. So rude. Duran, what the hell?
Pylon cluster set to overload. My queen, the last charge is sent. Polymatros will explode on your command.
Very well. Cerebrid, send my minions down to the planet and have them retrieve the matriarch. Duran, ignite the charges.
Ignition commencing.
Yeah, blow it up. Goodbye, base. Oh man, that mission was intense. Very intense. Alright, to slay the beast, infested platform over the planet Char, Kerrigan's base of operations.
The time is finally upon us, my minions, to destroy the wretched Overmind and the last of its renegade Cerebrids. We can count on the UED providing us with heavy resistance, but not even they can stand in our way. Now that the matriarch Rashagal is in my custody, I possess the means to attack the Overmind with impunity.
But my queen, I thought only the Dark Templar's energies could harm the Overmind and its Cerebrids. Even with the numerous broods at your command, any attack we launch against the renegades will be in vain.
Not so, Duran. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting my secret weapon to be arriving very soon.
As you say, my queen, but I still don't understand why. We are receiving a transmission from an unidentified Protoss carrier.
That's what I love about the Protoss. They're so punctual.
Kerrigan, this is Zeratul. I demand to know why you've taken our matriarch.
Actually, Zeratul, she's not the one I'm truly interested in. I stole her to get to you. You see, I need you and your brethren to kill the Overmind for me. The only way I had of assuring your cooperation was to take away that which you value most. However, I give you my word that once you've killed the Overmind, I'll allow her to return to you.
As if your word held any value.
Zeratul, my faithful servant. You must aid Kerrigan in this endeavor. The Overmind is our common enemy. It must be destroyed to ensure that our people will survive.
You asked me to aid this vile creature.
I do not ask this for myself, nor do I ask it on Kerrigan's behalf. I ask you to do this for our people, Zeratul. Obey me as you always have. Trust in my judgment.
Very well, Matriarch. The Overmind will die this day.
Oh man, wow. What do you think that means? Destroy the Overmind with Dark Templar. Must be able to have Dark Templar. What do you think that means? They're like, don't lose the ability to build them because you're screwed. Ah. Willing to bet that's what that means. Because I don't have probes. That's probably what that means. They're like, look, we're gonna give you 2 gateways and what you need to be able to actually build Dark Templar, but the thing is, if you lose both your gateways, then you're gonna lose the ability to build them. So now the other interesting thing, if you'll notice that I do have 2 supply, which makes sense, 1 for Protoss and Zerg. But however, I only have a max of 16 supply with the Protoss. So I can build Dark Templar, but I can only max out their supply, and I can't build more because I obviously have no probes. So, you know, so really just like clear it pretty much like you normally would with, you know, with your Zerg. Maybe if you want to mix in Dark Templar, but otherwise, you know, don't plan on, like, they're not going to be a major part of your army or anything. So, okay, well, you guys know the drill. I mean, you know, I do have to get to ye old base building, so we'll get to it, and then we're headed across this very large map. Okay, we are back. So, man, I've been gone for so long. Okay, so as far as updates to what I've done. So there was a very tiny little base up here. It was very lightly defended. There was Terran there. I killed him and took it pretty early on. Just figured I would need the expansion. I was exploring when I initially found it, and then once I found it, I was like, ooh, actually, before he establishes this too much, let's try and take it. So I did take it, expanded there. This is a cliffside. This edge right here, it is a cliffside. It is tucked behind my normal base here, and so I expanded there. There was some gas there. There was a little bit of minerals, but mostly it was obviously just a gas expansion. So I went ahead and jumped on that pretty early on as well. Otherwise, it's very safe because like it's on a cliff. There's one entrance. It's at the bottom, right over above this, but my front base. This is the only lower entrance into my base, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's all cliffs. You can't get up here unless you fly, and just in case, I've tucked other ones, so this base is very safe, as you can see. Otherwise, this is one entrance. Second entrance, this is the most heavy attacked entrance. A third top one, and then this little base, and otherwise, that's it. Now, this is actually a dead end, but he keeps dropping units here, so I just decided to treat it like it was normal. Anyway, but as far as my army goes, I have at my usual, you know, group. I have 5 full hotkey groups. One of them is my Overlord. Usual mixture of Ultralists and Zerglings and Hydras. However, the new expansion here, the new thing is I also have maxed out on Dark Templar. So I have 8 Dark Templar mixed in as well. And so we're just kind of loitering there because I figured, hey, like if I can pay for the unit, I can build more. The 2 gateways I have are very safe. They're surrounded by defenses, so you know, and so I feeling pretty safe about that. Now he keeps he attacks me quite a bit. Big old groups of like air armies, and then big old groups of tanks and stuff, and so. Because of it, I've developed some strategies on how to deal with it. So my 0 hotkey actually is a half group of Devourers. They're a one version of the Muta. They're an upgrade from the Muta. The other option, of course, is Guardians, and we're all very familiar with those. But Devourers are newer, and so I have 6 of those on 0 to help repel air attack because they have been very, very useful. And then I also, on 8 and 9, I actually have 2 Queens because I know that you can kill tanks with Spawn Broodlings. And he keeps attacking me with tanks, and so I figured they would be useful. And so that's worked out really well. Now, because, of course, I had Dark Templar, several times he's attacked me with tanks, I went ahead and I was using Zerglings and Dark Templar, and I made it work. But then it occurred to me, hey, I could get some queens, and then I could actually, I'll have one on 8 and one on 9 so that I can rapidly respond, and then I'll have my Devourers sit in my base and with the queens, and we'll just hang out and wait until they're needed. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. So otherwise, we're ready to go in. I did a little bit of scouting. We're going to go through this my lower entrance here, because this entrance eventually does wrap around into this orange base right here that I already scouted. I found the edge of the white base, but this is like lava or whatever this is. You can't access this at least yet. I don't know if there's another way on there other than flying, of course, but this one has a ground entrance. Now, this white base might also have an entrance. My top entrance for my main base also leads to the top of Orange's base, but I figured we might as well go through the lower one because that's where my army was gathering. It's a very good open area, so that's the plan. Alright, let's go, fam. This is gonna be crowded.
Yes. Yes.
There we go. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Yes. Very well. Yes. Emma. So.
That sucks. Well, there's a couple of dead ultras. I hate queens. Alright, let's just go in before I lose any more. That's annoying. Oh, that's lame. Alright, so you can do the Overlord. You can replace my ultras that I lost. Oh, the humanity. Ah, apparently we are gonna need to fly. Oh lord. He's been killing my whole base. That sucks. Oh my lord, dude. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a lot to take in. Alright, well, lots to rebuild, lots to do. Okay, well, apparently we're gonna need to fly, because apparently this whole thing is ultimately an island. So that's a thing. Yeah. Alright, well, that's a thing. Okay, so I have to reevaluate, repair my upper base, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, we are back. It's been a while. So, as you might notice, there's several more bases. Okay, so here, obviously the last time we figured out that we were actually separated, that we had to do either an airdrop or something else. So I decided to scout around. So I was scouting around. I rebuilt our bases. While I was scouting, turns out on our actual island, on our half of the map, I guess, there was actually another expansion. Now this one is only minerals, but it was quite a few minerals. So I went ahead and expanded there, and that's what I'm mining from. That's where all my money came from. And so I'm mining there. It's very heavily defended. Yes, I've rebuilt it lots of times. But then I was scouting around this lower half, and I found another expansion. This one is on their half of the giant divide, and so what I did is I actually expanded there through lots of work. I expanded there and I built a Nidus Canal, as you can see actually on screen, because I didn't want to have to airdrop my guys, because I could foresee that going very poorly. Because I would have to grab a lot of my overlords, I'd have to fix all of my hotkeys. I mean, like, it'd be a lot of work. And the problem is, I'm not sure this wave is going to be enough to actually win us this thing. And so, obviously, that being said, because I don't know if this wave is going to be enough, I didn't want to have to re-drop more reinforcements with more overlords, and I could foresee that being a pain. My idea was, I didn't assume there'd be an expansion here. I was assuming I would hop just the other side of the divide. I'd build a hatchery, try to keep it alive, and then just drop a Nidus Canal and just use it just to get reinforcements over. That was my plan, but then I found this little expansion. Now, I'm not mining from it currently, mostly because it gets attacked a lot, and so I'm a little worried about putting my drones there. Plus, of course, we are loaded. We don't need money at the moment. But I figured that, like, at least it's lined up, ready to go in case I need more money, in case all of this isn't enough. But all 5 of our groups are over to this side of the thing now. Our armies are all gathered. I have been busy trying to do damage control for a long time now. And so, yeah, we're ready to go. And I'm hoping this will be... hoping we can at least make a dent. We'll see. Alright, kids, here we go. Alright, oh, that sucks. There goes my detection. Well. Ow. Alright. Well, I'd say that went well, but let's just be honest, we know better. Wow. I mean, he just had so many, like, just so many enemies. Also, I just got nuked, so I'm gonna go deal with all of this, rebuild another army, and we'll just see how this one goes. Okay, we're back. This time with a new strategy. So obviously that last attack did not go super well. My guys got absolutely deleted. Now, the obvious reason why is because his science vessels, of course, immediately sniped out my overlord, so I had no detection. And he had, you know, 45,000 defilers and, what was the other thing? Defilers and lurkers, right? So no detection, and then, of course, his defilers spammed Dark Cloud, so my guys just got annihilated. And, you know, and that was pretty much it. So we didn't do a whole lot, so we decided to change the strategy. This time, I have 2 full dozen groups of Guardians. I have 1 full dozen of Devourers, and I have 1 that is 8 Devourers and 4 Overlords. So for plenty of detection. Now, if this one doesn't work, if it goes better at least, we'll feel better. But I have a lot of anti-air too, so I'm hoping it'll go well. And with detection, maybe we can snipe out the Defilers and the Lurkers before they can completely, like, rape my army. But I guess time will tell. Anyway. I mined out that other little one, and I moved my guys over here, but obviously it's a big risk. Alright. Well, I don't know. I got more of the base than I guess even I didn't, like, you know, get completely dumpstered. Yeah. No more spam for you. I bet you won't do that again. Alright, we're doing alright. Although several of us apparently are. Well, that didn't quite go well, did it? Oh, my anti-air got annihilated. I can hear the sound of defilers getting deleted. Guardians are crushing it. Alright. The anti-air is having a hard time. Defilers are having a hard time not getting annihilated. All right. Yeah, steamroll him. Lord, the humanity. All you can do is slow me down, pal. Oh, it feels so good. Well, my anti-air got annihilated, oddly, but my guardians, comparatively, didn't lose that many. It might surprise you to learn. Yeah, kill them all, boys. Kill them all. I know one thing we can do. We can add these ones. Alright, these ones are the ones I had defending my home base, but obviously we need them more now, so. We do need more detection.
All forces are under attack.
Alright. Makes me feel a little better. Okay. Okay, and then... Okay. Alright. We're getting my little bit of reinforcements up there, nothing too crazy. Ignore that. Look at them stemmed all trying to chase me down. Help. I'm being chased by like 6 Marines. Okay. Okay, it's totally fine. Alright, while we're here though, we might as well be super proactive. Just give me those. Alright, boys and girls. Feel a little bit more whole again. Almost there. While I'm waiting, I'm just, you know, getting out some aggression. Oh man, that felt so good, dude. This has been like such a long, difficult mission. Alright guys, I'm coming. Let's say I bet you he won't try that again. Ow. Yeah, kill them all. He's just stuck, unable to do a thing. Hang on, we need defenses. We need help. Little jerk. All right. Well, that felt good. Alright. So, fun fact. Apparently, Protoss units, even if they're allied to you, can't go through Nidus canals. The more you know. Oh my gosh, dude. So much pain. Well, I mean, altogether, that went really well. The air tactic, that's the secret to success. Alright, drop off your guys and let's finish this thing. Alright, boys. Don't ask what happened to all your friends. Just trust me. You just don't want to know. Oh, good lord.
It is done, Carrion. The Overmind is dead, as you wished. Now, I demand that you release the Matriarch at once.
Of course. Rashagal, do you wish to return to your tribe?
No, my queen. I determined to serve you and remain at your side.
Checkmate.
What treachery is this, Carrion? This pathetic creature cannot possibly be Rashagal.
I promised that I'd allow her to return to you, Zeratul, but it looks to me like she doesn't want to go.
You have corrupted her. Somehow you have poisoned her thoughts. Restore her to her rightful self, or you will pay dearly for this offense, Carrion.
All right, Zeratul, you've got me. I made your matriarch my slave long before I joined you on Shakuras. She made the mistake of underestimating my power, just like everyone else did. And now she's paid the price. With her as my puppet, I was able to eradicate the renegades on Shakuras and use you to kill the Overmind. And as you can see, your leader belongs to me now. Not bad, huh?
We shall see, Carrion. We shall see.
Oh, well played, Kerrigan. As usual, she is playing chess and everyone else is playing checkers. As usual. Man, that was hard. Oh, there's more. Reckoning, somewhere on the planet Char 6 hours later.
My queen, with the Overmind and its cerebrates destroyed, all of the Zerg in this sector have reverted to your direct control. The remnants of the UED fleet have fled the planet, but I have no idea how many functional ships they still possess. We have finished relocating your primary hive clusters to this orbital platform. However, we do have a problem. Somehow, Zeratul and his brethren were able to bypass our defenses and steal their matriarch away from us.
Damn Zeratul. He is a formidable adversary. Where have they run to, Duran?
Our scouts report that they have regrouped with a number of Protist survivors on the surface of Char. The matriarch is being held within a stasis cell, leading me to suspect that the Protoss will attempt to take her home to Shakuras.
They still believe that she can be saved from my influence. Zeratul will be very disappointed to learn that Rashagal is beyond redemption. How much time before their fleet is ready to debark for Shakuras?
They will be capable of dimensional recall within 30 minutes, my queen.
That may be all the time we need. Cerebrit, mobilize all of my broods and send them to the surface of Char. I want you to bring both the Matriarch and Zeratul to me alive. Terminate the remaining Protoss with extreme prejudice.
It shall be done, my queen. Oh lord, I have straight up 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. It's all a lot to take in. Okay, I gotta rapidly get a base built. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we're back. So as you can see, we don't have a lot of time left. We don't have a lot of time. We're strapped for gas. I'm as upgraded as I can be. I believe my melee is at 3 attack, 2 armor, and my ranged, I believe, is at 2. So, you know, we're like 3-2 more or less, as much as we can be. The ultras are fully upgraded. I have 4 full groups of units, and I did it as fast as I could. So, you know, we're just gonna give this a shot. We'll see. Hopefully I don't need detection because I didn't have time to research it. Okay, that sucks that he got mind controlled. I really needed that Ultralisk. Oh, the storm spam, that monster. Oh, and Reavers, are you having a laugh? Are you serious? And yes, you do need detection. Wow. Okie dokie. Well, you guys just get comfortable. Just, oh my, like, you can't do this. Like, there's no way. There's no way, not within 30 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna give it one more shot, but I don't think there's any shot of us actually getting through this. So, I don't know what we'll do about that. Yeah, we're almost mined out too. Okay, well. Here's our last effort. "30 minutes indeed." Oh, it's so gross, dude. Okay, well, there goes my detection. That's neat. Oh my god, dude. Look at this base. Look at this base. Wow. Wow. There's no way. There is no way. Alright. Okay. Okay. Apparently I did not save it, apparently. Even though I swore I saved it right here, but guess not. Okay, well, I guess I will give it one more shot. I have one more idea, I guess. I don't feel like it's totally possible, but yeah, I don't feel like it's possible. I don't know. I was even racking my brain about how I was gonna do it, but yeah, I don't think it's possible. All right, well, I do have one idea about what we could do. We can do it. I can learn as soon as I can learn how to type. Oh, hang on. Bet you we can do it now. All right. So, I killed the Terran, and I took one of his expansions. I'm double pumping gas now. Because the game's a hell of a lot easier when you're immortal. Now I'm willing to bet we could probably do this. All you had to do was not care about defenses. All you had to do was be immortal. Look at this base. Tell me this is possible. Alright. Yeah, see, and this stupid thing isn't even, it's on a cliff. Can you even believe that? Can you even believe that? Did you see that base? Did you see those defenses? You looked me in the eye. And you tell me it's possible to breach that thing within like 30 StarCraft minutes. Because I have my doubts. Because, like, I mean, like, this is on a whole cliff. You can't even get to it. Like, that base, you saw, I mean, you saw that. Like, would you have what? Would you have to be a pro player to be able to do that? I don't think so. Like, I feel like most people that play the campaign are probably not pros. You know, just call me crazy, but I feel like it's probably not. Well, there you go. It's just like, I don't know. That seems like an impossible objective to me. Yeah, and this is like on a cliff. You know, because the other thing too is like you have to destroy the base and free the matriarch. You can't just like blitzkrieg the matriarch, because otherwise this was my idea. Was like, you know, my other idea was to grab like maybe grab some air defenses and then like blitzkrieg the matriarch and then break it open, and you know what I mean, like, because otherwise that was my plan. But my thought was like, well, no, I have to destroy the base, which, as you saw, that was the last Protoss building. So you have to destroy the base. It's not even enough that you could just blitzkrieg the matriarch. This might not work otherwise.
Damn you, Kerrigan, for what I must do.
Thank you, Zerg. You have freed me from revived control at last. You have always served me with honor. Thus, I must ask you to watch over my tribe. Into your hands I give the future.
I can hardly believe this. You've killed your own matriarch.
Better that I killed her than let her live as your slave, Kerrigan.
Well, I have misjudged you, warrior. You are worthy indeed. You are free to go.
What?
I said you are free to go. I've already taken your honor. I'll let you live because I know that from now on your every waking moment will be torture. you'll never be able to forgive yourself for what I've forced you to do. And that, Zeratul, is a better revenge than I could have ever dreamed of.
You will regret this decision, Kerrigan. We shall meet again.
Huh. Bonus level activated. What, pray tell, do you assume that means? Is it going to be as impossible as that last one? Because, uncharacteristically true to her word, Kerrigan allowed Zeratul and a few of his brethren to leave the planet Char with their lives. These weary, battered Protoss set their course for the planet Shakuras, with the hope of finding their comrade Artanis and any other survivors of Kerrigan's wrath. Dark origin. Oh wow, look at him.
My friends, we have suffered a great defeat. Our matriarch is dead. Our fleets have been scattered across the astral winds. And Kerrigan has gained complete control over the Zerg swarms. Yet, as always, we must struggle onward. Our immediate priority is to find Artanis and his warriors. Once we have made contact with him, we can return to Shakuras and plan our next moves.
Prelate Zeratul, we are currently tracking Protoss power signatures emanating from an uncharted moon nearby. Our records do not indicate that there has ever been a Protoss settlement in this quadrant.
Strange. It could be Artanis or other survivors of our fleet down there. At any rate, it is our duty to investigate the source of the energy signatures. Set your course for the Dark Moon. If Artanis is there, we shall find him.
Yeah, look at that.
Zeratul, our sensors have detected a small Terran compound near the source of the energy signatures.
Understood. I'll look into this matter myself.
Instructions.
Alright. Well, because I am officially over it, we are, I mean, why not, right? We already cheated, so at this point, why not?
You address
At this point, why not? We're just in here for the story anyway, right? Who cares?
You address me. Your orders, Templar. It will be done.
Yeah, well.
I do this for Iron.
Greetings, Command.
Look at that, it was practically free. Well, that was rude. You think you're funny? Is that what you think? Oh, look, now you're dead.
Transmit orders.
Well, that's rude.
You address me.
Now we wait. Alright, come on.
Your orders,
Hey, look.
Templar.
Checked up and
A free Marine. Any other free units you want to pick up while we're waiting for them to be free? Oh, there's another tank somewhere. Oh.
orders, sir. Identify target. Proceeding.
Your orders have engaged the enemy.
Receiving headquarters.
Alright, anyway.
Your orders, Templar.
Transmit orders.
Your orders.
Anyway. Ignoring that for a second.
There is a Protoss in this cell.
Danger. Test subject 23 suffering from psychic feedback. Pylon crystals at critical stage. Cell meltdown imminent.
Damn. The Terrans are having more trouble utilizing pylons than I thought. And I still have no clue as to why they had imprisoned that Protoss within the cell. And
Yeah, that is a good question. What's up with that?
Greetings, Command.
You crazy Terrans, what are you up to?
Templar.
Good lord. It's a lot of cannons, man. Oh, hang on. Everyone back. I want that. You will be the one. Yay!
Your orders,
Transmit
Templar.
orders.
Frequencies open.
Oh, that's neat. Look at that.
You address me. You address me. As I suspected, there are more stasis cells here. You address me.
Receiving transmission.
There's a Protoss within this cell as well. Maybe this computer terminal can give me the answers I seek.
Test subject 25 in cryohibernation. Neuroscan compiling data. DNA code computed and archived. Psionic emanations minimal.
The audacity of these terrors confounds me. If they seek to know more about Protoss warriors, I will give them a first-hand lesson.
That's right. How dare they?
You address me.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm just curious.
Hailing frequencies open.
Let me give you some help there, Zeratul.
I heed thy call.
Oh, look at that. It did work.
You address me.
Neato.
Your thoughts, your orders, Templar.
How about that? It actually was a good idea.
Entaro Adus.
Good day, Commander.
You address me. You address me. Must have energies.
Jacked up and good to go.
You address me.
Alright, there we go. Just wanted a few more Marines.
Visual. Transmit orders.
Your orders, Templar.
Hailing frequencies open.
Whoa!
Will be done.
Look at that. It was one of them special Terrans, the explodey ones. Infested Terrans, that's the word. Explodey
Frequencies
Terrans.
open. All crews reporting.
Greetings, Command.
Your orders, Templar. Entaro Adun. I do this for ire.
So do I.
Entaro Adun. You address me.
Hang on.
It will be done.
I'm just curious. Look at that, dude. I still. Oh, look at that.
Receiving headquarters. Yes, sir.
Neato. Anyway. Well, now if we happen to find some minerals.
Your orders, Templar. It will be
Anyway,
done.
well, that was surprising.
Entaro Adun.
Transmit orders.
Good day.
You address me.
All crews reporting.
Get it open.
Your orders,
Neato.
It will be done.
Hailing frequencies open.
Greetings, Command.
Your
Hailing
orders.
frequencies
We
open.
have you on visual.
My weird little blob. I love the sound they make when they die. It sounds so cool.
Receiving transmission. Hailing frequencies open. Receiving transmission.
Yeah. 5 kills for our boy.
Receiving transmission.
So that's what it feels like to have a stupid, powerful unit that can just like, you know, and boop, your group of units is dead, and this group of units is dead, and
Receiving
you know.
transmission.
Oh, hang on a minute.
You
It's a little preemptive. I haven't even clicked on it yet.
What's this? There is a Zergling in this tank. What is going on here?
Test subject 27 in cryohibernation. Neuroscan completed and archived. DNA code computed and archived. Gene splicing between test subjects 25 and 27 completed. Experiment 2273 progressing.
By the gods, this can't be happening.
Hailing frequencies open.
Your
Hey, stop shooting, you moron. That's the reason I said stop attacking.
I do this for iron. It will be
I'm just
done.
curious. This is like a regular little Zergling.
Open.
Receiving headquarters.
Alright, we gotta watch him a little carefully. Hang on.
I do this for
Let it happen. Yay! No. No, don't do it! Oh. Alright, anyway. Alright, get over here.
It shall be done.
Your orders.
Look at that, now I have a Zergling.
You address me.
Alright, anyway.
You address me.
Okay, but seriously.
Frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
Transmit orders. Commencing. We have you on visual.
You address
All
me.
crews report.
Transmit orders.
You address me.
Receiving transmission.
Any other, Oh, that's rude.
Hailing frequencies
Now you're
open.
screwed. You're out of energy. Yeah, serves you right.
All crews reporting.
You address me.
Good day, Commander.
You little,
We have you on
you
visual.
little butthead. Now I have to wait for my Dragoons to get free again.
All crews reporting.
Oh, we're waiting though. You can see what else we can find. Alright. Now what is this way? Bunch of fire bats. Anything fun? There's a tank. Ooh, there is something fun.
Receiving transmission.
I was like, there is something fun. Look at that.
Good day, Commander. All crews reporting.
He's like, oh my god. Oh, look at that, another one. Thank you.
Set a course.
Is this what it feels like to be the AI that can just ruin everything?
Receiving transmission.
Ah, nice try. I have detection.
Greetings, Commander.
Nice try. I have detection and an ever-growing fleet of
Receiving transmission.
battle cruisers.
You address me.
Receiving transmission.
Go! Very annoying. You can't lock down us all. Do you like it? Not that fun, is it? Alright, well, everything is locked down because, you know, that's fun. Alright.
Good day, Commander. Hailing frequency.
is open.
Ah, dang it all, I messed it up again.
Your orders, Templar.
Receiving
Mine.
transmission. Set a course.
Alright.
Take it slow.
We have you on visual. Receiving
Your
headquarters.
orders, Templar.
Alright, people.
So be it.
And what is this, pray tell?
Taro Adun.
Yes, sir.
I've never seen a creature like this before.
Test subject 29 classified. Protoss Zerg hybrid. Imperfect cryohibernation. Psionic emanations minimal.
No. Magnificent, isn't it?
Oh, Dran.
What? Who are you?
I've had many names throughout the millennium, Prodigal. You would know me best as Samir Quran.
Kerrigan's consort. Is this part of her twisted schemes?
No. Young Kerrigan could not have engineered this grand experiment. Although her rebirth into this Zerg swarm has sped up my progress, I can assure you that this endeavor is quite beyond her narrow understanding.
If you are not her pawn, then what are you?
I am a servant of a far greater power. A power that has slept for countless ages and is reflected in the creature within that cell.
Have you any conception of what you've created here? Do you have any idea what this hybrid is capable of?
Of course I do. This creature is the completion of a cycle. Its role in the cosmic order was preordained when the stars were young. Behold the culmination of your history.
All I behold is an abomination.
Your violence, young Prodigal, is typical, as is your inability to comprehend the greater scheme of things. You can destroy all of the specimens here. It will do you no good. For I have seeded the hybrid on many, many worlds. You will never find them all before they awaken. And when they do, your universe will be changed. Forever.
Ah. Well, that's interesting. Left with the unsettling knowledge of the hybrid, Zeratul returned to his ship and left the Dark Moon behind. Unable to explain his numbing discovery to his companions, he would only sit in fear for the future of the universe. Who could blame him? Omega infested platform over the planet Char, Kerrigan's base of operations.
Cerebrate, our scouts have just identified 3 separate fleets approaching this platform, with Duran having disappeared, and the bulk of my brood still on the surface of Char. You'll need to hold off the invaders by yourself.
You sound worried, Kerrigan. Have I caught you at a bad time?
Not at all, Arcturus. How'd you manage to scrape up your new fleet? Been raiding the salvage dumps again?
I called in a few favors, made a few concessions. You'd be surprised to see how many special interest groups in this sector want to see you dead.
I'm sorry to have to disappoint your new friends, Arcturus. But you really shouldn't have attempted this stunt. It'll take more than your 3 little fleets to bring me down.
3 fleets?
Don't play dumb, Arcturus. I've already spotted the other 2 fleets.
Kerrigan, this is Artanis.
Uh-oh.
My brethren and I have come to avenge the deaths of Phoenix, the Matriarch, and all of the other Protoss who fell before the Swarm. It is long past time you paid for your crimes against our people.
When it rains, it pours.
Oh god, it gets worse.
Too. Care to take a guess as to who the 3rd fleet is?
It gets worse.
No need to guess. It's Dugall and the remainder of the UED fleet.
That is correct, Kerrigan. This is Admiral Dugall. I am giving you one last chance to surrender your forces and submit to the sovereign authority of the United Earth Directorate.
Gee, that's a tough one, Admiral. You'll have to let me think for a minute. You know, Admiral, I think I'll just massacre your remaining troops now and watch you die in agony. How would that be?
You vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point, I'm pretty much the queen bitch of the universe. And not all of your little soldiers or spaceships will stand in my way again.
So be it.
Alright, I don't know why they winked out one at a time like that, but that was really funny. I mean, yes, you might be the queen bitch of the universe, but you're our queen bitch of the universe, and that's what matters. Alright, well, no big deal. It's just me versus every enemy we have on Earth. You know, what's funny is that we're so over our time, but at this point, we're committed. We're finishing this game today. Surely this must be, like, the last mission, right? Anyway, it's considerably longer than the other ones were. Anyway, alright, well, you guys know the drill. Okay, we are back. So, we are all lined up. We have 5 hotkey groups, and a 6th one is a couple of overlords. Nothing new. Same old split, same old upgrades, you know the deal. I've been scouting around pretty heavily, as you can tell. Some of it was with overlords, a lot of it was with scourges, because obviously they do die, but they also are very fast. So, I've been building lots of scourges. As far as the rest of it goes, there is a little expansion down here. We're in the dead center, which I don't love, because I get attacked from every side, and I don't feel like I'm very safe from, like, with overlords or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go after Red first, just because he's, I don't know, nearest, I guess. I mean, they're all very close, but whatever. We're going after Red just because he was the first one I found. Otherwise, blue is Protoss, white and red are the Terrans. We're just going after Red. I have, you know, so we'll just see. I'm hanging out my army right here. The expansion's very heavily defended, gets attacked a lot. I get attacked a lot from all sides, obviously, but, you know, here's hoping. We'll see what this is like. Good God, look at all the siege tanks. My God. Wow. You're just swarming with troops. Look at all of these troops. Oh my God. Alright, we're back. But this time, we're just gonna cheat, because, I have my doubts I'm good enough to do this. So I'm over it. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, like, he has, like, freaking, like, 20 siege tanks. More? 20? 30? Who knows? So I'm over it. It's fine. It's totally fine.
The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. Tell me anyone could beat this. I mean, there's probably a lot of people that could beat that, to be fair. I'm just not one of them. You know what? I mean, to hell with it, right? Don't even want to wait. Alright, anyway. Focus fire, boys. Focus fire, please. Wow, there's at least a few too many on there.
Just remember that I'll be out there, waiting for you to slip up. Because sooner or later, you'll make a mistake. And when you do...
Alright, well, there goes Red. Goodbye, Arcturus. Alright, on to the next Terran, I think. I don't even think it ruined my hotkeys, surprisingly. Let's see, maybe you have to either cut through my base, I guess. You're a long way from home there, little Dragoon. Come a long way to get yourself killed. Wouldn't you agree?
Forces are under attack.
Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it, my friending. My Zerg have taken steroids. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's an interesting place to hide. Your BCs won't stop me, boy. You've offended me for the last time.
Our forces are under attack.
Scattered all over creation. Because every overlord I have is
under attack.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll make special trips and we'll take care of it.
Our forces are under attack.
no more cloak hiding for you, pal. Yeah, there'll have to be more cleanup duty after this. I already know what that science vessel did. I saw him sneak by there. Don't worry about that. Okay with that, please. Alright, I guess the rest of this. Actually, if you guys know a way up there, go for it. Usually is. Oh, they're taking their dear sweet time. Alright, well I got that one, which is good. I don't... Ah. There is one over there.
Forces are under attack.
Having them mop up what they can. Sick of those guys doing that to me. Ah. I imagine he mind controlled one of my lurkers, I imagine.
Our forces are under attack.
Sorry, boys. Wrong button.
Our forces are under attack.
I have lost a Hydra somehow.
Our forces are under attack.
Weird. Okay, so no, there is no way up there. Okay.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
My wish is to allow my men to live.
You're not in a position to offer me anything, Admiral. And I don't take prisoners. I'll tell you what. Turn your remaining ships around and start heading back towards the Earth. I'll even let you have a head start. before I send the swarms after you.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
It'll be interesting sport to see how far you get before you die.
I agree. That would be interesting.
Hive cluster is under attack.
Don't worry about it. He doesn't matter. So it looks like the random leftover turrets don't actually seem to matter. Which makes sense. What's he supposed to do with an army of turrets? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is a very long video, can I just point out? This is a very long video. Anyway, yeah, it's like after the cuts, man, like, I know at the moment I'm at 6 hours right now. But, you know, it's because the missions was farther. Oddly, the Zerg campaign, I mean, it is the finale. It's where all the story gets wrapped up. So, like, it does kind of make sense, but, like, it was a lot longer than I thought it was, which was interesting. And so, but after the cuts, like, it'll be probably fairly close to normal length. TBH. Funny. Aren't you funny? Look at this guy, being the funny guy. Alright. Well, I don't know what other way. I guess maybe he tried feedback or something. I don't even know what that was supposed to do. I don't know what he thought that would do. Good, now he can stop targeting my lurkers. Death to the Protoss! Wow. Not enough. You're not gonna cover us all. It doesn't matter. I imagine he took one of my overlords. I imagine. Why? I don't know. Oh, you. Nothing matters more. Kill him. I meant to fix those hotkeys, you little jerk. No more. Where'd he go? I don't want any more flying units from him. No more arbiters. I'm just absolutely saying no. I'm laying my foot down. No more of that. Okay. Well, that's neat. So far, all Protoss has really managed to do is annoy me. Alright, so lots to fix. I got lots of these to fix. There's one. Oh, that little dirty. Where is he?
forces are under attack.
Alright, everyone pull back. I gotta figure out what the heck's happening with these hotkeys. Ah. There's one. There's one.
Forces are under attack.
Okay. Oh, we lost another overlord at some point. Bro, get over here. Monkey, get over here. Stupid Protoss. All he really meant to do was annoy me. Alright, now that the hotkeys are all fixed. Ah, you were probably that one that was missing. Well, no offense, but my hotkeys are all fixed now, so, you know. Nothing personal, kid, but...
All forces are under attack.
Bet you won't do that again. Come here. Alright, there's the Zerglings. Kill him! He's taking all of my overlords and he's doing whatever that move does. Alrighty. He's taking all of my overlords. I'm down to 1. I started out with 4. Kill him, boys. Kill him. Oh look, all of my overlords. That's nice. Alright, the Zerglings are headed that way. I guess the Hydras, will head over this way. Traitor!
Savor this victory, Kerrigan. For the Protoss will never forget your treachery. We shall be watching you.
Heard that before. See, look, that's not that hard. All you have to do is cheat your brains out. Problem solved.
Once again, I stand atop the broken bodies of my enemies. Victorious, but not unscarred. The Earthborn Directorate has been destroyed, and the Overmind lies dead and trampled beneath the ashes of Char. As for my unlikely allies, I think that I shall allow them a reprieve. For in time I will seek to test their resolve and their strengths. They will all be mine in the end. For I am the Queen of Blades. None shall ever dispute my rule again.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Hi-fi. Stereo. I think someone's having a reflective moment, realizing where he went wrong. Oh. Don't worry, it'll all make sense in a second. Oh, that's nice.
Helena. By now the news of our defeat has reached the Earth. The creatures we were sent here to tame are untamable, and the colonies we were sent to reclaim have proven to be stronger than we anticipated. Whatever you may hear about what has happened out here, know this. Alexei did not die gloriously in battle. I killed him. My pride killed him. And now my pride has consumed me as well. You will never see me again, Helena. Tell our children that I love them, and that their father died in defense of their future. Over.
So yeah, you know. Things are going well. So, you know, Dougal and the remnants of the fleet. So Dougal shoots himself. The fleet is running back to Earth. But, yeah, the fleet's running back to Earth, but it really doesn't matter. Epilogue. Shortly after Dougal's defeat, the remainder of the UED fleet was overtaken by Kerrigan's forces and eradicated. No UED vessel ever made it back to Earth to report what had transpired. With his ragtag fleet beaten and crippled, Arcturus Manx fled back to Korhal to lick his wounds and planned the reconstruction of his Terran dominion. Artanis and the Protoss survivors returned to Shakuras to begin rebuilding their once glorious civilization. Zeratul and James Raynor went their separate ways and have not been heard from since their departure. And alone, floating on a dark platform above the burnout planet of Char, Sarah Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades, sat and lorded over the ravenous swarms, unable to shake the feeling that a great threat loomed just over the horizon. Kerrigan could only stare off into the vastness of space, where she beheld a great void, or perhaps a reflection of a hollow victory and of trials yet to come. Well, there you go, kids. We did it. We beat StarCraft. I beat most of the game legitimately. Those last few missions, I certainly didn't. I just cheated my brains out. I don't know, man. Especially the one, like, the 30-minute one. Like, that one to me feels legit impossible. I don't think I'm good enough to do it. I imagine, honestly, that there are people who could. I don't think I'm one of them. The mission where we were breaking open the stasis things, the bonus mission, that was obviously totally doable. It just would have been slow. And then the final mission, it probably was doable. It probably was doable, maybe, but like honestly, as with almost every mission in this game, you just go air, just mass air, and then mass air to victory, pretty much. Because if you go, I'm just a ground forces person. I like ground forces, but the fact is the story is way harder with just ground forces. I mean, at least that's what it seems like to me. It feels like that if you go air forces, you'll just dominate. You'll just win. And if you just get enough of them, get like whatever, 2 full groups of Guardians and get like 2 full groups of Devourers and then just kill everything that moves. I mean, you know what I mean? Because then like, it's just, but if you go ground forces, you're just gonna lose. Because obviously the enemy, he had Reavers, and he had like 45,000 tanks. And like, you're just getting annihilated. And I mean, honestly, it's just not feasible. You just have to go air forces. Which to me is just less fun. I just like ground forces. I always have. And so I don't know. So, but all together though, even if, the last few missions, I just cheated my brains out, the fact is we were there for the story anyway. And although I am not very good at the original StarCraft games, I am much better. I am much more of like a normal skill level at StarCraft 2. So at some point, we will get to StarCraft 2, and we will do those stories. And keep in mind that I am of a normal skill level with StarCraft 2, so we will not have to cheat for that one. I don't even know the cheat codes for StarCraft 2, and I've never looked them up, and I don't plan to. But I was raised on the original StarCraft, and I was never very good, and so I cheated my brains out when I was very little playing this game, and it kind of corrupted me as an adult, as you can tell. I'm still not very good, and I'm still default on using the cheat codes whenever it gets difficult. So anyway, so regardless though, this was not a test of my skill, obviously. I am much better at StarCraft 2, and altogether though, the story is fantastic. This was one of the landmark games that got me into gaming when I was like as early as I can remember. I remember seeing my uncles playing this game and thinking it was the coolest thing. And this is one of the games that like shaped me, you know what I mean? Got me into gaming as a little kid. And then as a teenager, when it all finally hit, and I was actually old enough to play, and then it was really, really cool. Anyway, regardless though, it was a good time, even if I did cheat at the end of it all. But StarCraft 2 is super, super good. I am much, much better, and the story is fantastic, and obviously it's very modern, obviously, and at some point we'll do that. But yeah, altogether though, it was a good time. Altogether, it was a good time, and it was really, really good. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story. And as far as what's coming up next, so obviously this is currently a 6-hour and 18-minute video. The end product, I imagine, will be incredibly shorter than that, and probably maybe closer to a normal length video, somewhere in there possibly. Regardless, now as far as what's coming next, this will be the only thing going up today. I'm just gonna relax after I get this edited and get it up. I'm gonna relax for the remainder of my evening. I am my hand hurts, my hand's cramped. It's cramping a little bit, and not nearly as bad as it would have if I was using my old mouse, though. I tell you that. Anyway. Otherwise, though, yeah, I'm just going to relax the remainder of my evening, but as far as, I think uploads for the week should be fairly normal. Now, the only other change, so I'm thinking I'm going to go back to one playthrough at a time. This will be the final, quote-unquote, like, main playthrough, and the next playthrough, of course, we're playing Divinity. So Divinity will be taking the primary slot as far as what I'm recording and uploading, and I'm gonna go back to one playthrough at a time. My time is limited, and I'm having trouble getting my side playthrough out. Just because with my work schedule and then with the free time and how it all lines up, I have a really hard time getting my side playthrough out. And it's starting to stress me out because I keep missing uploads for it, and it's just killing me. So I think so instead I'm gonna do one playthrough at a time, and sometimes there might be a bonus part. Like if I'm still having fun and if I get home from work and like I have a little bit of energy, but I don't have time obviously to record a 3-hour video, well, I could just record like whatever, an hour and a half, whatever time I have, and then the next night, like, you know, grab a little part of that and then you know, put that up or whatever, you know. So there might be little bonus parts between like normal length episodes, you know. So a playthrough might be going out faster if I had the energy to record bonus parts for it, right? That very well might happen. But I'm not gonna do 2 playthroughs at a time anymore. It's more time commitment than I can realistically have. So I think that'll be better, that'll be safer. I will probably talk about this again in my Divinity part, which I guess will be going up Thursday. So yeah, which will just be yeah. In the next Divinity part, we'll discuss this again, because of course Divinity will be what I'm playing. That'll be the playthrough right now. Once Divinity's over, then we will figure out what we're doing, whether we're going to jump into Divinity 2 right after that, whether we're going to do a visual novel, whether we're going to jump into StarCraft, whatever happens with that, we will see. Regardless, though, this playthrough was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the cheating, and but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not super good, but I'm much better at StarCraft 2, so that will not be a problem in StarCraft 2. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.